day so far from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. There's really no need of that. I'm glad all of my TV affiliates are not like them. They're at least a little glitch, and they think a glitch is more important than this content that leads you to all the riches that are waiting for you. So, there's a special for Mid-Hudson TV. They're unreasonable too. And West Hartford TV. With this.
How about the flowering crabtrees? How about the tulips?
Disclaimer. Who cares? I've been in public access 34 years and it's never come up.
Well, there's something nice in it, Joy. A blank page. Einstein's
Watch this one in now.
inspiring him more than a blank page.
Here. This program was requested to be cablecast. This is all unnecessary too. By George McDermott, who is fully responsible for the contents. What a bunch of rhetoric. And saying that was just completed on Combo DVD B, and here's his menu. It's really nice. So let's put the postage on that. That'll be the end of A Chat with Glendora. And how long has it taken to me? Oh my goodness. The videotaping took 4 hours one day, 6 hours the next day. That's 10 hours, plus all the other videotaping of the other microcassettes. There are 20 of those, 16, 8 hours. So that's 18 hours, and the titling took 2 days. That would be about 10 hours. That's 28 hours. Can you tell me the rest.com? And then the dubs took about 12 hours. That's 40 hours. The wrapping took about 10 hours. That's 50 hours. The telling the post office about several packages of A Chat with Glendora had not been received by me, sent by Dick Wolfley, internet, and the whole month of March, those programs aren't on the internet yet because they've been lost by the post office. So where are we, up to 50 hours? Then we went to mail them. That was 52 hours. And today the specials from 8 to 1 is 5 hours. So what did we come up with? 57 hours, 60 hours. Cost of mailing them so far has been $80. And there's another $10 here, so it's $90. The cost of the DVDs, I don't know what they are. What's 150 DVDs cost? Or 100? Or 50? What's it, about $40 for 100? Okay, so it's $280. Yeah, about $200 a month. And about 70 hours a month. Okay. Got a good joke for me, folks? I could use a good joke. See if I can find one for you. Oh, it's so lush. Green. Such beautiful lush. That's abundance. That's abundance of supply. That's opulence. Affluence. You talk about the man who said that he'd never been so happy. He was happy today, and he hadn't been this happy since his wife lost her credit cards. Let's see. The teenagers said to the parents, "What do you want for your 20th anniversary?" And the parents said, our own telephone. Thank you. It was fun. It was jubilant. A Chat with Glendora. Showing people how to develop their relationship with God and thereby have all of the happiness, success, wealth, prestige, whatever it is they want. Just develop their relationship with God. 2 hours in the morning, God first. 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening retreat. That's where to spend the time. And it doesn't cost any money. Folks, we have to make a record of this. This is the receipt from the post office yesterday for posting A Chat with Glendora. The first receipt is a itty bitty one. That was the first 10 that went out Monday. This is the last 37. Here's the itty bitty receipt for Monday. It was $19.50. Now here's where all of this good news about you and God, how you can have everything you want in life if you'll just stick with your relationship with God. Norwalk, Connecticut. It was $2.47. They're either $2.47 or $1.47, most of them. Yorktown Heights. Woodbury, New York, Long Island. Let me get this thing going right. Pig scale. Wappingers Falls, Dutchess County, Yonkers. Wainscott. That's Suffolk County, East End. Brooklyn. Hauppauge. Springfield, Mass. Trenton, New Jersey. Staten Island. Harrison, New York. Westchester County. High Rock, Jackson. Rye. Hello, Jarrett. Carmel, RCM, New York, Westchester County. Los Alamos, New Mexico. Gresham, Oregon, that's Portland, Oregon. Hamden, Connecticut is New Haven. Cheshire is Meriden, Connecticut. Who? Norwich, Connecticut. Norwich what? There was Yorktown. Wallingford, Connecticut. Willimantic, Connecticut. Norwich, Connecticut again. What's that all about? Glens Falls. Oh, I think Norwich would be no, I don't know. The New London system. La Jolla, California, that's Carlsbad, San Diego County. Vestal is Binghamton. Riverhead, New York. Great Neck, New York, that's Long Island. Schenectady is Time Warner, Albany. Bronx. Oakland is Bergen County. Rhinebeck, New York, Dutchess County. Poughkeepsie, Dutchess County. Mamaroneck, Larchmont. Fairfield, Connecticut. I guess that's all. You want to know what that costs? $71.71. $71.78. Altogether, the postage cost about $82. Now this one is stamps, and these stamps are to return A Chat with Glendora, to return the VHS and the DVDs. And this is more than the other. This is, look at that. You see, that's where to return these tapes. I used up quite a few, but certainly not all of them. Those are still to be recycled. Then there's some stacks over there. How many? Well, 1, 2, 3, I think. And there's a well-stacked kitty cat. And another one. So getting back to the postage, add to that the fact that the post office has not delivered the March shows. There were no internets, YouTube, put up for April viewing, because the post office never delivered them. So this time we tried sending the internets to Queens by certified mail, and I guess the postage was $1.64 and certified was $2.65. $4.29. So what's it all add up to, folks? What was it? 126 over here, and 91. Wow, it's over $200, 225 for 1 month of postage to Chat with Glendora. And think what the DVDs cost. I never know what DVDs cost. Is it $100 for $50? Then $200 to Wolfley and $100 to McDermott. Now we got $500 a Chat with Glendora costs every month. Wow! No. $5,000 a year? No, last year it was 40. Yeah, it was 5,000 last year, 2007.
No, I haven't. Can you tell me about it?
This message.
This is Glendora calling Glendora, and it's 7 a.m. And we just completed a most successful spend your alone time with God the first thing in the morning.
Trying out the cell phone.
Your power. Make actual your relationship with God. Realize the action. Make it actual, real, not virtual, not hypothetical, not potential, not theoretical. Actuate your relationship with God. Put it into action. Incite with action. Arouse your 100% ability. Amen.
This is Harry and Harriet's father. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. I'm sorry I missed you the other day. Please call me. me, I know I have your personal phone number somewhere, but I don't see it at the moment, so I figured I'd just call this number and leave you a message. You know my number.
Saved message number 5 from caller 34730155727. Received today at 8:35 a.m. This message will give you 3 months of television programming for free. Press 1 on your phone now to speak with a satellite TV representative. Again, press 1 on your phone now. If you'd like to be removed from our calling list, please press the number 9.
Glendora, hi, it's Gerard Long from Alpha USA. I was just following up. I had it in my calendar that you were going to call me at 1:30 Central Time today. I was just wondering whether there's been a mix-up in plans. So if you want to give me a call, 224-5...
A couple heard that an earthquake was coming their way, so they sent their young son inland to his uncle, where he would be safe. And the next day, the couple got a letter from the uncle saying, "I'm returning the boy, send the earthquake."
Can you picture what's happening there?
Say it again. That's Harriet's
That's
paw.
That's Harry's paw on top of Harriet. And his head is underneath, so you can't even see his head. For this time, we thank you for your timing that you allowed us to get to the post office, which was a miracle. And that the man had the patience to open up the door when it was closed. And that he allowed me to sign the form and get the post office box key. We thank you for that. We thank you for this time that we can rest a little, and for the wonderful food that is being prepared. For all the blessings you give us each day in your name. Amen.
God, I thank you that Bruce is the only person that I see these days who knew Franklin. Amen.
From significant sporting events to scenic aerials, will reveal a feeling that they weren't expecting, but were enlightened by my pictures. Isn't that nice?
Yes, it's very nice.
I'm not going to go through this.
Well, you were a long time writing that?
Yeah.
It's excellent.
This is my bio resume. And you start with a biography of yourself. Then you do a thing on employment. But the most important part of all that he explained to me was a thing called professional activities. And this is what I told you about on the phone. That I said I didn't realize how many wonderful things I've done in photography. Like right this year, I could say I've done a lighting workshop and I'm doing photos on a short-term mission trip to Peru. That's 208. In 206, I did aerial photos in a hot air balloon. In 205, photos for the tourist boards of Maine, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and Labrador. 1989 to 203, aerial photos with the New York State Police Aviation Unit helicopters, including air-to-air photos of one helicopter to another. 1970 to 203, photos for the New York State Department of Transportation. 202, photos received 3 first place and 1 third place national awards from the Federal Highway Administration's Biennial Excellence in Design.
Yes.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
2000, photos at the British Open Golf Tournament in St. Andrews, Scotland, which is the home of golf. 1998 to 2000, Franklin would love this one. Photos of Major League Baseball's World Series at Yankee Stadium at Shea Stadium. 1998, photos of the National Basketball Association's NBA playoffs and finals. 1996, photos of the men's college basketball final game between Kentucky and Syracuse. Photos of the Triple Crown horse races, including the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont. 1996, photos of the Summer Olympics in Atlanta, including the opening and closing ceremonies. 1994, 1994. Photos of the World Cup soccer matches in the United States, including a match between U.S. and Brazil in Stanford University in California. 1993. Photos of PGA's golf majors, including the Masters, the U.S. Open, the British Open, and the PGA. 1971 to present. Photos of national and international parks. 1970 to 203. Photos for the New York State Department of Transportation. Isn't that nice?
It's very nice. Thank you, Mr. What was that man's name who encouraged you to do that?
The fellow that owns the Fine Arts Gallery on Arlington, on Raymond Avenue in Arlington.
What is his name?
Is Chris Kruger.
Chris Kruger. Yeah, he's professional.
Glendora. What a nice surprise to hear from you. Andy Herzman.
Andy Herzman.
It's funny because I was just looking on Wikipedia, which is that online encyclopedia, and I was looking up your name on there, and I spotted a couple of things that were wrong, so I fixed them.
Oh, thank you, Andy.
A few hours later, you called.
Oh, that is funny, yeah.
Huh? Anyway, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Still working at NBC. I'm still doing the overnights.
National Broadcasting Company. The overnights. So people can watch NBC on their cell phones.
As soon as I get a few days off in a row, I'd love to come up there and visit.
He's waiting for a few days off in a row.
I can show you my phone. It actually does play YouTube, so I can watch your show on my telephone.
Watch my show on your telephone.
It's unbelievable. Media is just amazing. And did you know that in February of 2009, broadcast television, as we know it, will not exist anymore. They're going to get rid of, it's all going to be digital, which means if you have an old television set, you'll be able to television with an antenna anymore, like, extra equipment or TV. So, interesting.
This message will be automatically deleted in.
Good evening, Glendora. This is Maud.
Hi, Maud.
Dating you about church tomorrow.
Church on Saturday.
My husband and I, or one of us, should be able to pick you up tomorrow morning between 9:15 and 9:30.
Wonderful, thank you.
9:30. Is that just for you? Please know.
May 10th.
Let me know. Otherwise, we'll get message.
And I'll be there.
All over. God made man, and he looked him all over. And God said to himself, I can do better than that. That's when he made woman. Good. This picketer was carrying a sign, and it said, time heals all wounds. The picketer behind him carried, yes, and a half, he's faster.
For sure. Makes it a lot more bearable.
Yeah.
This message will be automatically deleted in 14. To move to the next message sound. New message number 1 from caller 51696741777 received on Saturday, May 10th, 6:36 p.m. This message.
Old Barn, New York. Sunday, Monday, May 11th. First Reformed Church.
I know. I call you all morning.
The music will not be available, but the publisher will have it for a month or so. So after some Kremlin, we got going in February. We're working ever since, trying to put together, and it's finally happened. So you'll enjoy that. But warm us up. Get the chorus in the mood and the audience in the mood for a good round of applause. We have a guest soloist. Having has been taking piano lessons. Oh, actually, we're on the show at this point. Since I started, and she took piano for years at Ashley and Kinderhook and Mexico, and had at the age of 7 taught herself a rather major Beethoven piece, which would make me scared to death. I have to work to keep up there. And she's been doing quite a bit of playing recently, and today she is going to play for you the first movement of Beethoven's Sonata Pathétique. And so you have to put on your seatbelts and get your Velcro all fastened.